Well, that's a familiar sound. Hey! And at least one familiar voice. What's going on, everybody? This is the CURT and Jen podcast. Welcome. And as Jen is still, she's not on vacation. She's actually, well, she is, but she is at a location where, let's just say that the service and the Wi-Fi is sketchy. So we have a guest host today with myself. I'm CURT. That is Michael Stein. Hello. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning. Can't we just admit the truth that Jen is in a secure location? And
it's true. It's part of, yeah, she is
up to something top secret.
Witness protection. We can't say why, but she'll be back before too long. Now, quickly,
and her secret is safe with us.
Let's Michael and I, we've been friends for what, 25 years or so since I came here.
Totally,
and
man.
We met while we were both working at this radio station. Nice, Mike.
Oh, yes.
R101.5. But you also, before that, you were, and you talk about going back a ways, weren't you also Brother Damien?
I was on KYYX and K Plus FM and had a lot of fun, man. I had the honor of, meeting people like Billy Idol and Dee Snider from Twisted Sister back when their records were new. Whoa! Amazing.
I'll tell you what, this is going to be a blast. We, a long time ago, I think we were making fun of morning shows that had the goofy sidekick that just laughed all the time. And you came up with a name. You said, you know who we should be? We should do a morning show, CURT, and we should be who?
Poonduck and Oyster.
Poonduck and Oyster.
Yeah.
There might have been some alcohol involved before we came up with that name. But
and some oysters, yeah, for sure.
Since we have the opportunity, this will be the first show of Poonduck and Oyster. Not going to say who is who. And just for kicks yesterday, as you suggested, Mike, I went and put into AI, write a song about the morning show Poonduck and Oyster.
Oh,
would you like to hear one?
I would love to.
All right. This will be our opening song, right?
Steady crackles like a fire on the line, tuning into the chaos divine. Poonduck and Oyster, they're stealing the night.
Whoa!
Open the floodgates, hear the score. Forevermore.
All right.
Suddenly I hate AI a little less. That's amazing, man. Oh my goodness.
You know what? This is a pretty self-serving show, so anybody who's not into that should probably. All right.
Come on, man.
Let's get
Poonduck and Oyster
here real quick. Back to the regular type of show, all right?
All right.
So, your dog could be the next Air Bud.
Wow.
You're a cat guy, Michael. We have a couple, 3 dogs here at the house. But remember the Air Bud? That it was a movie with a golden retriever, Air Bud?
Played basketball.
Right. The search is on to find a new Air Bud. If you're interested, and this is keeping in legacy with the character, they want a golden retriever, purebred golden retriever only.
Makes sense.
You can apply online, send an application online for Air Bud Returns, the movie, which is expected to hit theaters next summer. Even if your Goldie isn't chosen, you're still eligible to win prizes like Air Bud jerseys, signed movie merch, or a trip to the premiere in Los Angeles.
Wow.
All that stuff could be yours.
Now, did Air Bud have like a cat character as sort of a foil, maybe a villain or something like that?
You're assuming that I actually saw Air Bud. I did not. And he probably did. He or she. We don't know Air Bud.
Yeah.
Could be a new career for your mutt. It's up to you. Now, Michael, this is another, as we get back to our old, even our current radio days for you, because you're still on the air. Tell them about that.
Yeah. I do an afternoon show, part of the afternoon mix here in Olympia. That's KXXO, Mix 96.1. So that's very nice.
And you have
on
a
this afternoon.
a feature that you came up with called the world famous 2-word horoscope, right?
Yes, exactly. Because, we all like to know what the stars have in mind for us, but we're busy. I don't have time. Give it to me in 2 words. So we're kind of you, CURT, to let me bust in on you and Jen's show, and we're going to do a version of it today. We'll do them 4-star signs at a time. So you ready?
I'm trying to find some music to be appropriate. You go ahead and get started, and we'll try to get something in here that.
All right, something astrological.
Yeah.
Mysterious and clairvoyant.
I don't know if I have mysterious and clairvoyant, but go ahead, buddy.
All right. Today, Aries, clarify, release. 2 words.
2 words.
Taurus, impulsive actions.
Ooh.
Gemini, wait calmly.
Okay.
Cancer, avoid chaos. The stars have spoken, my friend.
It's true. Now, we're just going to do those 4 for now, right? And it's,
yeah.
Do you feel that the 2 words are enough to summarize the,
oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's science to this. Although I must be said that coming off of the full moon, which happened Saturday night, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's an element of uncertainty in the universe today. So that's going to be reflected in your world famous 2-word horoscopes.
I actually read, believe it or not, I read a story about that, I think yesterday, saying that for some reason, and it was good stuff, I believe they were saying that's in the universe because of that moon. What was it called? I forgot the name of it. The something moon.
Sturgeon moon.
Sturgeon moon. Okay.
After the big fishes, yeah.
We'll get to the rest of the horoscope and zodiac signs here soon. All right. New movie out, Freakier Friday. Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan.
Nice to see Lindsay Lohan back on the big screen, having fun.
Jamie Lee Curtis never been one to keep her opinions to herself. She was unhappy with the review that the movie got. When the review went like this. This is from Time Magazine. No one, in the review of Freakier Friday, no one, as far as we knew, actually asked Disney for a sequel to 2003's Freaky Friday. Surprisingly unsyrupy generation gap comedy, Freaky Friday. Ugly costumes, humiliating scenarios, and 0 added value. This is a sequel with the sole purpose of cashing in on the fondness people have for the original movie and nothing more. Jamie Lee Curtis says, hey, seems a tad harsh. Quote, some people love it, me being one.
Oh.
Now, is it okay for the people to respond to a bad review? I guess so.
You know, these days it seems like everybody has got to have an opinion and weigh in one way or another, right? So I think she's well within her rights. That's a pretty harsh review.
It is harsh. And actually, the movie's been getting good reviews besides that one from Time Magazine. So, and I probably won't see it. It doesn't seem like it's really in my wheelhouse of movies.
Yeah.
But and this is a side note. I'm going to go off on a bit of a side note here, a little bit of a tangent. The new documentary about Jeff Buckley, It's Never Over, is out in theaters. Actually, I think it's only showing at Pacific Place for maybe a week or 2. It's hard to explain why I love Jeff Buckley so much. And a lot of people. He was like well, you actually saw Buckley in concert, right?
You know, it's one of those weird things where so much of his legend kind of comes from just a couple of specific years, mid-90s, right? And in 1994, summer, I was in London for a couple of things, and I got to see him twice there. He popped up at a couple of little clubs, including the Garage in Islington. And, man, stunning. His presence, and around me in the crowd, it was amazing. The guys from Radiohead were there, Chrissy Hind, the Undertones, right? Because there was this buzz about, you've got to see Jeff Buckley.
Well,
and
he put out, yeah, go ahead.
No, of course, his version of Leonard Cohen's infamous song, Hallelujah.
Which is, most people think, I mean, that's kind of become the version. He died tragically. He just decided to go for a swim, not drunk, not on drugs. I'm going to go for a swim in the Mississippi River while I'm here. Actually, it was the Wolf River, a little tributary. Is that what they call it? Mm-hmm. And he got pulled under by a current, and that was that. So I feel like I've spent too much time in this already. But if you get a chance to see it, or if you want to learn more about Jeff Buckley, it's just one of those people that, like you said, their presence seemed to be, there's an aura, right? Or something like that.
Yes, and like assuring, loving, giving. So the documentary, is it kick-ass?
I've not seen it yet. I need to go. hit theaters. It's called It's Never Over.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's enough on that, right?
Jeff Buckley, man, check him out. Yeah,
Good
for
stuff.
sure.
All right.
Yeah.
This is a story about people and change. Generations arguing over who has endured the most tech changes from flip phones to AI. Okay, so here's the deal. This is a viral Threads post somebody put up. It's got over 355,000 views now, nearly 30,000 likes. They're saying which generation had to deal with the most change, as they grew up and got into adulthood and whatever the case may be. The first comment was, there's a generation that witnessed the world go from no internet to buying their first computers, to using flip phones, to adopting the iPhone, and now experiencing the rise of AI. That's called Gen X. So somebody for the Gen X saying that we've endured the most changes, because I'm Gen X. I think you are as well, Mike. Gen Z said, hey. The majority of Gen Z too. Gen Z wasn't born yesterday like older people think, which is not really much of a endorsement for why they had the changes. Boomers claim to have legitimate reasons to be cranky. They said, we had to reassemble our music collections half a dozen times. Because you and I are old enough. I mean, 8-tracks were still around when I was born.
Oh,
So what do we have? We had vinyl, and then 8-tracks, and then cassettes. Yeah. And then actually in between there, a lot of people don't remember mini discs and there's compact disc and the mini disc and everything. So they're saying that baby boomers, we justified being cranky because we had to redo our music collections half a dozen times.
Oh, all that money. How many times can you buy Steely Dan, Asia?
12. Well, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. So.
Oh.
How about another Poonduck and Oyster song?
Oh, please.
Just a quickie, I think.
Okay.
All right. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Morning's here, the air feels loud. Poonduck and oyster stir the crowd. Static crackles, coffee strong. We're the chaos you've been on. Wake up now, turn it up. Oyster, fill your cup. Laughs and stories in the flow. It's your morning radio show.
All right.
Wow.
Thoughts in daylight.
Another AI song about Poonduck and Oyster.
And she has a beautiful voice.
Which I love that name. I don't know what Poonduck means. For years we've been making this joke. Yeah, it's probably Poonduck and Oyster on the radio.
Here we are.
And here we are.
Oh,
here we are. Nice. All right. Quick story about somebody doing something dumb. I hope there's not a lawsuit out of this, because so often people do stupid things and then they say, I'm suing you because you should have made it so I couldn't be dumb. Woman in California was at Chuck E. Cheese last Thursday, decided to go inside a kid's game. The game was called Snow Day, and she got her arm stuck somehow. Firefighters had to come free her. Apparently there's kids go into a large phone booth shaped chamber and balls drop from the top. You're supposed to grab the balls and put them into a hole within a certain amount of time. The woman got her entire arm stuck inside the hole, and so she was trapped. Unfortunately for her, there were plenty of people around with phones, so the video is online. It took firefighters 22 minutes to rescue her. Like I said, I hope that doesn't lead to... you know what? You should make the game so adults can't get their arms stuck.
Should have been a sign right there. Please don't put your arm into the hole.
Do not put your... All right. I don't know.
I didn't see it.
Let me see what this is real quick. All right. That's music for world famous 2-word horoscope, part 2.
Got your horoscope. Yeah. Come on. All right. Well, here we go then. The next 4 star signs for your horoscopes. As we mentioned, right, the post full moon thing, it's definitely got like some uncertainty is in the forecast for today. So You're supposed to take it easy is what it is, right?
All right.
So today, Leo, relax, recharge. Virgo, wait, ponder. Libra, think through. And Scorpio, be patient.
Yeah, Scorpio. Get
Don't
over
stick-
yourself. Be patient.
Don't stick your arm in the hole.
God. It is, but and you have a way of reading these things to draw people in. Yes, be
It's
patient.
because we care at the Poonduck
Is
and
that what
Oyster
it is?
program.
All right, this is a fun one. Enjoy this cover of this song. Here we go. All right.
Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
Just a step to the left.
Right. All right. Rocky Horror Picture Show. You heard of it?
Oh, love that show.
50th birthday, 50th anniversary is coming up. 1975.
50.
When that came out. And if you're into Rocky Horror Picture Show, you are in luck. There's going to be screenings and events around the country commemorating this I guess 50th birthday. Starting September 23rd through November 3rd, the Rocky Horror Picture Show Spectacular Tour will feature appearances, meet and greets with more with the original cast. Barry Bostwick will be there, Patricia Quinn, Nell Campbell. Barry Bostwick was the dude.
What was his name? Yeah. He was the guy. Brad,
right.
Brad.
It is going to hit 55 cities across the U.S. and Canada. If you're really a big fan, you'll want to go on November 2nd to Anaheim because Frankenfurter himself, Tim Curry, will be making an appearance at that one. If you want to stick around here and see, it's October 28th at the Paramount Theater. The Rocky Horror Picture Show 50th anniversary. Tickets actually are on sale for that, and they weren't too bad. Well, I mean, it's I think they're about $65-$75 for some good seats.
And to see the original cast members, it'd be amazing if Susan Sarandon popped in every now and then.
Wouldn't that be something? Throughout October, the movie is going to return to theater, big screens across the country, and its newly restored 4K version, which means you can go see it. You can bring. You got to dress right. You got to dress like the characters, and bring. Is it popcorn? What are they?
Rice.
All kinds of stuff.
Rice. You throw rice at the wedding, and then there's cards later on in the show. Yeah.
See, I don't even know. All right, that sounds like it'll be fun.
Why don't we steal away? Why don't we steal away?
That's pretty deep, isn't it, bud? Sorry. Robbie Dupree, is that right? Steal Away?
Sorry, it's Roger Voudouris.
No, it's not. Is it Poonduck and Oyster? All right. I'm only putting this in here because our mutual friend and Trevor was, hey, you got to do a show. You got to do a show about these Labubu dolls. I was like, what the hell is a Labubu? He's like, you got to know what that is. Labubu dolls. And I will admit I had no idea. I still don't really have any idea, but this story popped up. I thought I would share it.
Okay.
Then we've dealt with the Labubu dolls. Thieves in Los Angeles broke into a store that sells these Labubu dolls, which I don't know. They look like little, do they look like little?
Kind of like little bobbleheads, little Bratz dolls,
kind
of
like
thing,
that.
Yeah.
Evidently they're very expensive because someone broke into the store that sells Labubu dolls and store about $7,000 worth of them.
Oh man. Wow.
4 masked thieves shattered the glass door 1:30 a.m. last Wednesday.
Oh.
The combined worth of everything taken was $7,000. So people joked that one Labubu was stolen, but it was actually dozens. They can't cost $7,000 a piece. It says here you can get one retail. They're $28, and they're reselling them for between $100 and $500 a piece.
Wow. See?
The good news is they shared an update over the weekend. Cops tracked down some of the stolen Labubu merch. They didn't say if they caught the guys yet.
Wow. Okay, now I'm curious.
Are you familiar at all with the Labubu?
I saw a picture over the weekend, and they're pretty cute. Yeah, it looks kind of like, if you're familiar with that place in Everett, Funko, right?
Yeah,
that does the
like
bobbleheads and stuff. Exactly. That's what it made me think of.
Yeah,
but oh my
around
goodness,
here somewhere I could have shared to our people that are viewing. Yeah. Okay, so watch out for stolen Labubus if you are into collecting those things. Guess what I have?
a stolen Labubu.
No, a Poonduck and Oyster song.
Hey, wow. This is making my day, man.
What
This
I
is
had to do
amazing.
was all I did was go to oh gosh, I can remember what site was. It was not Chat GPT, but there's a site that you type in, and what I wrote was write an opening intro song for a radio show called Poonduck and Oyster, which is who we are going by today in Jen's absence.
Yes, exactly. That's amazing. Oh my God.
There you go. They
Sounds good.
Oh man, I do. Again, I'm just getting a kick out of just the name Poonduck and Oyster.
We'll have to make T-shirts.
All right. How about this?
We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher.
This is not good.
Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue.
Not a good version.
Whew.
Do electric vehicles? That was stinky.
That was
Are
that was a real
electric,
poopster.
see Electric Avenue, are electric cars making you more car sick?
What?
Studies have
No.
shown that people often feel more motion sickness in EVs than in gas cars. There's some science behind this too. Without the rumble of an engine or familiar vibrations, apparently your brain gets fewer clues about when the car is about to speed up or slow down or whatever. And therefore, your brain's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to make you hurl.
Man, this sounds like PR to me.
Researchers say it's all about a neural mismatch, which basically means that your eyes, inner ear, and body aren't on the same page. So it's not going to be this way forever, apparently. Scientists are exploring fixes like adding subtle vibrations, lighting, or visual cues to help your brain anticipate what the car is about to do.
So you're going to put in fake.
Yeah, so you don't get sick.
Oh, exactly. What? I feel so much better now. I knew
Thank
it's
goodness.
coming.
I don't know if people have noticed. I mean, is that,
Well, have you noticed too that weird sound that electric cars make when they put it in reverse? Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, it's like a weird spooky like heavenly choir but kind of bent.
That's still freaks me out a little bit when I hear it. It's like, what's that? Just for a second. But
They're getting run over, I guess.
well, because I mean,
If you
actually,
want to get technical.
when I was still working at the radio station in the parking garage there, I'm walking down walking to my car, and all of a sudden, meep, meep, and I look behind me, and there's a Tesla, and I heard nothing. I heard nothing.
Nothing.
So that's maybe because of that they had to add that kind of stuff. Here's some music for you for your next and final world famous 2-word horoscope. I just don't have that many instrumentals in here, buddy.
This is perfect. I feel like a waiter at an Azteca. Try the moquete. It's very good today. Would you like
we have 4 more zodiac signs to go?
We do.
2-word horoscopes.
Final 4. Sagittarius, tamer, action. Ramp it down a little. Capricorn, getaway soon. Aquarius, no money talk. Now, I know that's 3 words, but no money talk.
Okay.
Not today. Pisces, create, dream. The stars have spoken. You will have a lovely Monday.
The stars have spoken.
Namaste.
I love it.
Hey, it looks like we're talking about the stars. You see?
Indeed. I actually, what I wanted to find was a little quick song. I mean, there's so many songs about, you know what I've got? I'm going to play this because you'll enjoy this. This is perfect for this one. We call these song music bumps or bumpers, right? In the industry.
Yeah.
Just little clips of music to go between bits. And how about this? Will Ferrell doing the Star Trek theme.
That's beautiful.
Can you hit the high note?
Stop it. Stop it.
Oh,
Stop it.
Love it.
that's pretty good.
The Perseid meteor shower is nearing its 2025 peak. And now, see, I thought when they said the meteor shower is going on, it was just for a couple of days,
Yeah.
But apparently, the Perseid meteor showers goes on from mid-July to the end of August.
Wow.
But it's hitting its peak tomorrow night, right? August 12th.
Oh my goodness.
So the Perseid meteor shower considered to be the best of the year due to how many meteors viewers can see, about 50 to 100 meteors per hour, according to NASA.
Wow.
The Perseid meteor shower, like I said, acted, for almost the entire month. It may be possible to see meteors from the shower as early as 10 p.m. The unfortunate thing is it may be hampered due to the darn moon.
Which is so bright. Yeah.
84% full moon tomorrow night. So unless even if you can get out of town when they have light pollution, if you can get out of the city or away from it, it may interfere with your seeing all of the meteors.
That darn moon.
Yeah,
Oh.
what can we do about that? Somebody needs to sue somebody.
I think you're right. I'm outraged. I
I'm
want
going
to
to
see
sue you.
moon.
Exactly. Too bright. All right. How about our question of the day?
I love this. Is one of my favorite parts of your show. You always get me thinking.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
This is not the same as saying what's your favorite artist or what's your favorite song. Okay, because I gave this some thought, and I think somebody posted this not long ago on the interwebs. This is the question. It has a statement with it as too. It's a 12-hour road trip. Period. You're on a 12-hour road trip.
Whew.
You can listen to only one artist or one band.
Oh.
Who are you listening to?
Oh.
And you might say, well, that's easy. I just pick my favorite artist. But what if your favorite artist is like Celine Dion? Is that traveling music? Is that, road tripping music?
Yeah.
I don't think it is. Think about it for a second. I'm going to repeat the question, Michael. It's a 12-hour road trip, and you can listen only to one artist. Who are you listening to? Now, I will offer up. I don't think this is a confession as much as when I'm driving, if it's me by myself driving, long drive, I like to put on the EDM, the electronica. We used to call it techno. For some reason, that just works for me. But that's not really any one artist. So do you have anybody in mind?
I was, for some reason, I'm inspired. This is somebody who's both a great vocalist, but also really good instrumentalist. And he has this huge body of work. I'm thinking Nat King Cole. Right?
Wow.
Going back to the classics, because he was around from the early 1940s into the 60s. And there's like a box set that has 55 discs on it. So I think you could actually have a no repeat 12-hour road trip with Nat King Cole.
Wow.
But, how old school is that?
Well, it's pretty old. It's a little old school, but it's what you like.
Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking, it's because that obviously is not necessarily upbeat driving type of music, right? Unforgettable.
Well, he has some stuff like Get Your Kicks on Route 66. Come
Okay.
on.
It goes to show you I don't know that much
Nat King Cole
stuff.
See, if there was an EDM remix of Nat King Cole,
I should make one.
Poonduck and Oyster.
Let me see. There is one more Poonduck and Oyster song I haven't played yet.
Oh, I'm all ears.
This one, I think this one. Do we do this one yet? Long intro.
Well, then we'd be talking over it, right?
Wake up, man! Crack the shell, break the scene.
Crack the shell, yeah!
Sunrise fights with a devilish grin. Poonduck and oyster, they're calling your name. Twist your brain like the flame. Morning chaos ain't the same.
All right.
hell! Poonduck and oyster! Wow!
Poonduck.
Man.
Well, we finally did it, buddy. Poonduck and oyster is out there for the world to enjoy or not.
Oh, they're gonna love it. They're gonna love it by popular demand.
Did you have anything else you wanted to share here? We've just got a few more minutes left, but
Well,
did you want to plug your show or?
This is the show. This is where I want to be, Poonduck and oyster. But I did want to, speaking of shows, I did want to share with you the TV show that's blowing us out of our recliners these days. It's amazing. You obviously know who Guy Ritchie is, right?
Yeah.
He was Mr. Madonna, and he's made those great movies with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law as Holmes and Watson. But he's got a show out called The Gentleman. It's on Netflix, and it's kind of your British hard man crime thing, but with a real twist or two. And the cast is amazing. We're eking it out rather than binging it because it's so good. It's like sipping single malt whiskey. It's just incredible. So we're up to the last episode. We're going to watch that tonight. But The Gentleman, that's what we're digging on. How about you, man? What's ringing your bells these days?
Well, I'm enjoying this. We used to say we were between gigs, Jen and I. You know, it was April 1st of 2023. Is that right?
Wow.
No, 2024.
Okay.
Last year.
Yeah.
So it's been a little over a year that the radio station changed formats, and the weird thing for me was when my financial guy is like, if you wanted to retire now, you can. I was like, I know I'm not prepared to retire. That's what people that are 65 and 70 do.
Yeah.
But it turns out. So I've just been working with, Stephen Kilbreth and I do a lot of, and you're at some of those as well, Michael. I appreciate you helping out. We do a lot of events. And I, it's fundraiser. We just work with nonprofit fundraisers, and I supply, because I've got so many toys, supply, audio and video and lighting. And I most recent thing I got is a 25-foot inflatable screen. Woo!
Wow.
So that's
Also,
it gives me an excuse to keep buying the fun AV toys and whatnot, and makes a little money. So that's how I'm getting by, and it's going okay so far. And honestly, if the right radio job presents itself in this area, because I'm not leaving, there may be an opportunity there. But just without getting on a soapbox here, radio has changed so much since when we first started, buddy. It's advertising revenue has dropped so dramatically because people went from like over the air advertising to digital advertising. That if you didn't keep up, if you didn't pay attention, if you weren't on top of that game, then you were in trouble. And as such, it got to the point where the salaries, and none of us were getting rich by any stretch, could pay the bills and whatnot. But now, they're offering full-time morning jocks in a market this size that are getting paid by the hour. It really, and I understand it's just the way things go with technology and stuff. I know I sound like I'm whining. I'm not. I totally get it. I just wished it wasn't that way.
Yeah, it's the thing that's interesting about radio and audio. I was reading, there's an article in yesterday's Sunday Seattle Times, oddly enough, about how the audio podcast scene in Seattle is having a moment, right? Some incredible work is being done. And the main thing that the artists who are doing these great stories and stuff talk about is the power of like audio, radio to engage your imagination. So each of us kind of hears it differently, right? And has a unique experience. And that is probably the thing that you miss about good radio, right?
Right.
It's a friend. It'll turn you on to something interesting, right?
It always
Cool
was.
music. Yeah.
And that's what we tried to be. It's like, hey, it's your friend on the radio who, I always envision it as like you had a person riding in the car next to you that just happened to know, hey, there's a concert coming up. Here's the information on that. And here's what happened last night on TV and whatever. So
Exactly.
Again, I'm not complaining at all. It's just, it'd be like if a newspaper reporter or a newspaper, a journalist was saying, man, I used to be able to make a living writing for the Seattle Times. And I don't know that that's even possible anymore,
Yeah.
So again, technology advancements happen. So I think you feel the same way. I mean, it was very nice long run. I mean, I feel very fortunate and very lucky that I got to do a radio as a career from the time I was about 19 until, a year ago. So, and that's not saying that there might not be another opportunity in the future. We'll see.
I don't know, man. Poonduck and oyster. We should get an agent. And
Well, I read a statistic the other day that was I was from, I don't know, it was like 10 years ago, maybe it was 5 years ago. It was like the difference, people listening to radio, AM, FM radio versus listening to podcasts and stuff. And it was like, at that point, it was like 70 odd percent listened to radio and 30% did the podcast thing. And since then, it's basically flipped.
Yeah.
So that's the direction it's going. And fortunately, we have access to all these great podcasts, not just this one.
in addition to,
Yeah, I know.
Well, listen, brother, man, speaking of podcasts and technology and modern stuff and everything, I love getting to sit here and with you and put together the first Poonduck and Oyster show. So what a treat. And thank Jen for letting me fill in. Big shoes to fill there. And you're doing a good thing here. So
Very fun. Very fun. And thank you for helping out, buddy. I need to play this. Not that. Oh, yes. This is our closing music at this point in the show. This is when we say thanks for listening. Answer the question of the day. It's a fun one. You can listen to only one artist in that 12-hour road trip. Who are you listening to? And Jen, her little sign off is always make good choices, find joy, spread kindness, and laugh. Thanks so much for listening.
thank you.